I'm James. This is Dior Homme Cologne times 2. Let's fight.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
The Royal Rumble is where I get fragrances to duke it out. And we have a vintage versus by vintage Dior Homme Cologne versus the new formulation of Dior Homme Cologne. They look very different, and they are very different. The original silver stem Dior Homme Cologne was made by Francis Kirkjohn. Fun fact. To my nose, it is a lighter interpretation of the original formulation of Dior Homme. It definitely has iris, but it's light, it's easier to wear. That's why it was given the cologne tag. The new Dior Homme Cologne is all about lemon. It is a lemon fragrance. It does not have the signature Dior Homme DNA because there's no iris in it. So let's compare these two fragrances. First, let's talk about performance. I would give a slight edge to the new formulation, believe it or not. Because it has a dominant citrus quality to it, it is pretty zesty and very, very vibrant, especially in the first hour and a half to 2 hours. So you will notice it more. Dior Homme Cologne, it's pretty soft, it's subtle. I would say the longevity is about maybe an hour more than the new formulation, but the projection is very, very light. This is an extremely safe fragrance, which could be a good thing if you're wearing this for work and you don't really want to mess with people too much. But if performance is what you care about, I tend to lean towards this guy. Price, definite edge to the new formulation. This fragrance is widely available, which means there is a big supply, so the price isn't going to go too high. You can find this on the gray market if you go on the Facebook swap groups, or even on the gray market sales websites. The original Dior Homme Cologne is extremely hard to come by now, so if you do stumble across it, it will be at a high price, and I don't know if you want to pay that high price. Scent. Gotta give it to the old version, the vintage Dior Homme Cologne. This isn't your traditional cologne flanker. It doesn't have a lot of citrus added to the original. It is the original Dior Homme to my nose, it's just lighter. It's a Dior Homme that you can spray for days and you won't offend anybody. Obviously a little bit more unisex than the new formulation, which is just pure citrus. So of the two Dior Homme Colognes, which one is my winner? The new formulation. Although I definitely wear this a lot more and prefer the smell of it, I think objectively for the masses, the new formulation of Dior Homme Cologne is the clear winner. It is a lot easier to wear. It is the bigger compliment getter as well. The lovely lemon citrus quality is extremely appealing in the air around you, while the Dior Homme Cologne Vintage, it smells more complex, it's more interesting, but for the few people that may really appreciate it, they might not even get to smell you because it's so soft in its projection. So although I'm extremely happy to have the Vintage for myself, for all you guys, I would just stick to this. But you know, that's just I'm just one guy, so that's just my opinion, guys, you know. Why don't you just get your own?
The dates will be in the description box. Man, stop staring at my damn ear, man. Yeah. Look at all them damn back games.
Hey Keith, man.
We did 4 sets of 6 and 12 reps on this.
Seriously, can you stop screaming in my ear?